Hello. Starting at 3:30, I just came on a little bit early so I can make sure I don't have all these issues I've been having. Trying to reduce my issues. Let's see. Oh, hey, how are you? I was trying to find out how can I get to see who is viewing me. Thank you. So today we're talking about fetishes. I hope you're ready. I hope you could think about some fetishes. Girl, I'm about to go live. Like, I'm already live. What's up? Okay, no, I wasn't. I got on late last week, but I'm on time now. Okay, all right, bye. I've been having a few issues with my live. Yeah. Hello. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I get started on time this week, so I just wanted to make sure I can come on early. Make sure I don't have any more camera issues. I've been checking it. It's been a rough few weeks for me. Um, and I'm just making sure I send out my little messages to different people. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming in. Today we are going to be talking about fetishes. I apologize. I'm looking down at my phone. I'm just trying to make sure I send out my messages to just a few people. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Lucky. And thank you, Magnum, for coming through. I'm just going to give it a little bit just to get a few more people in, but we are talking about fetishes today. So let's think about some of our fetishes that we may have, and let's get ready to talk about them. First, I've been doing this thing because I'm on Tag as well. So some people will know me on here from Tag. Some people actually know me in real life. But I've been going through Tag and doing verses and asking people about their fetishes. And it's come to my attention that some people don't even know what fetishes are. So, oh, yours is cologne? Okay. Some people don't even know what fetishes are. So I figured what I would do first is just kind of go over a few different types of fetishes that there are to kind of jog some people memory on what fetishes are. Hello, how are you, Kiran? Thank you. But I just wanted to talk about a few different fetishes that there are so that to kind of give you an idea if you're not positive on what fetishes are. Because some people get fetishes confused with fantasies and kinks. Now, there are some fetish kinks and there are some fetish fantasies, but I'm just talking about fetishes. There are sexual fetishes and there are fetishes that are not always sexual. But of course, when people are listening to me, we always want to talk about sex, sexual fantasies, sexual fetishes, sex. I'm not upset about that. I'm not opposed to it. I love talking about sex. It's what I do. So, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I get enough. I don't want my whole. Okay. So, fetishes. Some people have feet fetishes. I'm sure a lot of people know about feet fetishes. Some people like sucking on toes, just like to see feet in heels, like to see people having their feet done. People like to see rings on people's toenails because they just have a foot fetish. So they just like feet. Some people like to see people do things with their feet. Uh, you can pick up things with your feet. Some people have long toes and they can pick up pencils. There are different sites out there for people that have foot fetishes, with people that will walk on your back with their feet, will squish bananas with their feet, will do different things with their feet because some people just have these feet fetishes and they love feet. Some people have shoe fetishes. They love to hear a woman walk in shoes. And sometimes women just like to see a man that knows how to dress, but we look at their shoes to make sure they're not raggedy. So people have shoe fetishes. Some people like to kiss on the earlobe. Ear fetishes. Some people just like to pull on their ear, and it doesn't even have to be sexual. I know somebody that just loved to pull on their ear while they suck on their thumb. That was just what they did, and they were grown. Yesterday, another foot fetish came to my attention that I never even heard of. I was talking to a guy, and he told me that his fetish is to have someone tickle his feet until he goes to sleep. People do different things. I do not discriminate against anyone's fetishes. I don't find anyone's fetishes weird. There are 239 different fetishes. And there are fetishes that we don't even think are fetishes because they are so common that we don't even look at them as fetishes, but they're fetishes. Some people have a color fetish. With my skin, I find that some men love to see me in red, especially if I have like red lace. They love to see me in like a red lacy outfit, or just red leather, just anything red against my skin. Some men are like, oh my gosh, that shit just turns me on. Some people have lingerie fetishes. Some people don't even like lingerie. Some people have leather fetishes. We all know about the golden shower fetishes thanks to R. Kelly. So there are golden shower fetishes. Some people, I'm just going down some fetishes just to give y'all some ideas. So if you guys have any fetishes, please by all means go ahead and put them in, send the message, like type it up. Let me know what your fetish is, and I can get into my first poem. But some people have underwear fetish. Some men like for their woman to go to work all day, and come home and bring them their underwear. That is like the most sexiest scent for them. And I'm not saying like women, some people like, I don't want to smell no woman's fishy ass underwear. Well, see, you're dealing with a dirty chick if you're worried about her underwear smelling fishy, and you might need to upgrade who you are interested in. Because I can work all day and come home and take off my underwear. So, but some people have, oh, you like thongs? Some men like to see a woman in thongs, but some people like to smell their woman underwear. I don't know any women that like to smell their men underwear, but I do know some women that love to give oral after their man has been working all day. They love the sweaty balls, been working smell. They like the smell of a masculine man, and it turns them on while they're performing fellatio, as well as men. Some men likes to have their woman working all day, like don't wash anything, like you went to sleep and you woke up and your juices have been marinating, and that's what they want. That is what turns them on, that marinated grown woman scent. Some people don't like for their women to shave because they want to see a grown woman, and it is a fetish for them to have the hair on the woman's vagina, so that it's interesting for them. Trying to go over a few more. Body piercings is a fetish. Tattoos are fetishes. Also, I didn't know, but men that are attracted to older women, that's a fetish for them to, an older woman is a fetish for them. That's what turns them on, to be with an older woman. And some women like to be with older men. It is a fetish. Or they like to be with younger men. It is a fetish. And these are fetishes that we never even think about. Like, we don't think it's a fetish. We call it a cougar or a sugar daddy or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it, but we call these things other names, which is fine, but it's also a fetish. Pregnancy fetishes. I know a few people, especially men, that just listen. We all heard that pregnant pussy is the best pussy. It's a fetish. There are different things that are fetishes. What other fetishes do we have? Like, we have the thong fetishes. Who else have fetishes? What are your fetishes? Give me some ideas, and don't be shy, because after I do my poem, then I'll share a few of my fetishes. um, Breath play. Some people like to be choked until they pass out, and that is a fetish. It actually turns them on. The pregnancy fetish, being dominant or submissive. I already said the golden shower. Humiliation. Some men like to be humiliated. They like for you to talk about them and tell them that they're not shit. They ain't never going to be shit. They don't have a dick. You're fucking around on them. They like to be humiliated, and it's a turn on for them. So there are so many different fetishes. There are electrocution fetishes. There's 239 fetishes. What fetish do you have? Anybody, y'all afraid to talk about your fetishes? Is this thing on? Well, what I'm going to start with, while you guys are building up enough courage to tell me what your fetishes are, because if you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine. While we're building up enough courage, I'm going to get into my first poem, and it's called Fetishes. There are 239 fetishes, 40 if you count me. But because people judge, some of our fetishes have to be discreet. We have oral penetration, toys, and lingerie, bondage, blowjobs, and even breath play. Choking is not one of mine because I'm not ready to pass out, but you can put your hand around my neck and stick your tongue in my mouth. Golden showers are common, and if you ask, you shall receive. But I like to see a man beg, so get on your knees. Home invasions are fun, so come role play with me. I'll be home alone and helpless. Come take this pussy. Or how about I tie you up and massage your dick with my feet? I might even let you kiss him. See, this fetish is a treat. Or what about katoptru, or what about katoptronophilia? Did you hear what I said? I love admiring the work that is being done. So I have mirrors all around my bed. Penis humiliation can turn a little man on, but that itty bitty thing can do some damage once it's strong. But I like being watched. Public play is my thing. Come in my room and watch me while I'm fucking, and you won't stop a thing. I have a lot of fetishes. Shit, sex is what I do. Tell me some of your fetishes, and I might share that experience with you. So, what are some fetishes that we may have? Are we afraid to talk today? We're not talking. We're not sharing what our fetishes are. See, now I like, so that means you know how to make a woman squirt because I like to be squirted on. In order to be squirted on, you got to know how to make a woman squirt. So, and if you like it, that's because you're doing a really good job in making her squirt. I've myself, I've only been with one person that was able to make me squirt. And the worst part about that is I didn't even like them. I only went to them because I never experienced squirting before. And regardless of what they did, they made me squirt, whether it was oral or penetration, they made me squirt. And I couldn't take it. Like, I hated talking to them. I got to the point to where I would just call them and be like, don't say shit. Don't talk to me. Just when I come there, just open the door, move, let me come in and let me do what the fuck I need to, and you do what you need to do. Um, ooh. See, and that's not bad sitting right on your chest. What? Oh, so you make them squirt while you're eating. Is that how you make them squirt while they're eating? Because you want them to sit right on your chest while they're squirting. So are you making them squirt while you eat? Because that is definitely something you would have to be able to make a woman do. Because I hate when men ask me, "Are you? Oh, while you're eating? Oh, so you could definitely deep dive swim." Damn. Okay. I'm sure it is. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so when you like to have your face sat on, do you like it when it's just like they just sit on your face, or you like the reverse cowgirl sit on your face position? Do you like for them just to sit up there and you just hold them like I like that? Or you like them to turn around and just slap that right there on your lips? See, and that's like I love the oral play, the reverse cowgirl. Yeah, that's usually the best one. I mean, that one gets to certain spots. I like that one better than just sitting right up there. I like to, ooh, like being straddled both ways. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're bringing some fetishes out. Now, How many people like playing with toys and spanking? Hey, how many people like being spanked? You just missed my first poem. How many people like taking that paddle? Or like, do you use toys? Do anybody have toy play fetishes? Because being single, I damn sure like my toys. I have a toy play fetish. It's what gets me through. It helps me out. Okay, so you have a toy play fetish. Which toys do you like? Because I like to get like one of my positions that I really, really like that makes me like I hate to say I can release in like 2 minutes. Yes, being spanked or a toy play, it doesn't matter. There's different toys. One position that is like my fetish, it is like my like once I do it, 2 minutes and I'm fucking done. Leave me alone. Get away from me. Don't fucking talk to me. Just let me breathe. After this 2 minutes is when I'm on top. You don't like to be okay, you don't have to be spanked, but do you like spanking? I'm not saying like I don't think there's any men that like to be spanked, although there are some men that like to be spanked and humiliated and slapped and kicked and punched and stepped on with heels and they like a lot of different things. Like having the bullet placed under my sack while stroking and being ooh. I just had to hold on to something because it's like when that is vibrating and you're there, it don't take long. Like, oh my gosh, yes. Hmm. Talk to me. Talk. Let's talk about this. I like toys. I like the I like being spanked. I like the anal toys as well. You say you smacked a few asses in your career. In your career. In your career, you have smacked a few asses. Why? What kind of career is this that you get to smack a few asses? Or is it just in your day? You've just been playing. I'm like, in your career. Like, do you have a porn star career? Like, do you have some secret life you never told me about where you're a porn star? You got to slap a few asses. Because I like the toys. Definitely like the toys. Okay, I mean, if you say we all have a sexual career, so to speak, okay, all right. I can agree with that. Okay. All right, then in your career, then we'll use that instead. I like that instead of saying in my day, in my career. Okay. Because I mean, as we are experiencing sex from the beginning to where we are now, we have learned and we have graduated to different things because I wish I would have brought my Tickle His Pickle down. I have a book called Tickle His Pickle I have that I read. Um, because in my career, I was told in the very beginning that only nasty girls give oral fixation, give fellatio. And I never wanted to be a nasty girl. So I never really learned how to, you know, like my Tickle His Pickle book. We went over a few lines that was in the Tickle His Pickle. And let me explain some things to you about that book. Uh-uh. Like the things that they say do, I don't want my man to be okay with. I don't want him to be okay with those certain things. Like I don't want my man to be like, and it's okay. Like, I don't judge. And like I said, some fetishes that people have, because people judge those fetishes, people have to keep them discreet because you're looked at like, oh, nigga, you're gay. I just choose not to have a man that wants me to play in his ass. Although I like mine played with. I don't want a man to want me to play in his ass. And so the book was telling me to play with the anal hole. And I was like, that's just not for me. So back to, like I was saying, I was told that nasty girls don't give head. So I went a long time, years in my career, and was not taking on that responsibility of the job. Is that what we're saying? That's how we're going to word this, right? I was not picking up that part of the responsibility of the job. I was like, listen, that's not my position. I don't play that role. I don't know anything about it. So I'm not going to do that. And for, you know what? Listen, I'm trying. That's why I'm reading the book Tickle His Pickle now so that I can learn. I'm trying. I'm trying now. I'm trying to learn. But it's just what I was told is that nasty girls do that. So I didn't do it. And then I met this lady, and she has a oral fixation. She just absolutely love it. And so I wasn't interested in it for a while. And then once I finally became interested in it, I was single. So it's not like I had someone that I was able to just practice on. And when I did finally find someone that I thought, you know what, I want to play with them and do this, um, they was like, they was like, I'm good. Oh, I like being bit. I like being bit. Like I just like I was just recently introduced to the biting, and it was not something like I've never ever had that before. Only one person has ever done that. And because of the way that we were performing, it was such a turn on for them to bite me. They loved it. And it just did something to them to be able to bite me because the sex got even better. Like it was just amazing. And a woman smell, like when you say a woman smell, what are you talking about? Because I know people that love different parts of a woman's smell. So are you talking about after she's been working all day and you smell her panties? Or because I know people that have different type of fetishes. I also have a friend that like, to smell a woman's underarm, and it's a fetish. Like there's so many different ones. There's just so many different things. So which woman smell are you talking about? Like just, after she's dressed and she's just, that nice light perfume, not anything strong, fresh out of the shower. Okay. Well, of course, that's a really good smell. We like to come straight out of the shower. I said I was going to hold off. It's not a fetish of mine. I just liked what it did to the person that I was with. I liked it when they bit me. It just made me feel amazing. It was just something about it. What do you mean what's going on in my life? See, that's why some fetishes are always discreet because people judge. I don't want to be judged. I want to be made love to. An hour? What do you mean? An hour of what? Of what? Who's doing what for an hour? Oh, you don't like the fresh out of smell shower? See, and some people like a woman after she's been marinating all day. And some women like men after they've been working all day. They like that masculine, that those, I know how to say the word, it's just not coming out of my mouth correctly and I don't want to mess it up. But they like that scent. They like that smell, that working all day, that natural smell of a woman or a man. So I was saying earlier, because I see I have a few more people in here, that I've been talking to a few people, and there was one fetish that a guy told me that I've never ever heard of. Yes, the natural feminine. Yes. There was one fetish that, hey Mark, that I heard that I've never ever heard of before. Is a man liking his feet tickled to go to bed. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not about to lay at the bottom of the bed to tickle your motherfucking feet so you can go to fucking sleep. I'm not doing that shit. I don't know what. It's a fetish. That's what they like. They like their feet to be tickled so they can sleep. I'm not laying at the bottom of the bed and tickling your motherfucking feet. I'm going to fucking sleep. Tickle your own goddamn feet or buy something. Yeah, I mean, it's different people have different fetishes, and we just got to respect different people fetishes. It is what it is. He said, y'all hear this shit? There are different, listen, there are 239 fetishes. 239. And they can be anything, anything. Like, I was talking to a few people and I was going over a few fetishes that people have. Oh, I meant to press show. Give you a good nut, then you'll go to sleep. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Listen, whoever his girlfriend is, hey DJ, whoever his girlfriend is who have to deal with that fetish. Like, I was asking people, like, how long in your relationship do you go before you actually let your mate know what your fetishes are? Hey, what's up, Mr. C's? How are you? Um, I was asking people, how long in your relationship do you go before you even let your partner know what your fetishes are? Like, how long do you wait for that? How long do you wait to tell somebody what your fetish is? Okay, so we didn't talk about the eating shit or getting shitted on. We have not spoken about any of those feces. You think you should wait a year? What's up, original one? How are you? I mean, okay, if that's what you feel, like there is no wrong answer. However long, 2 months, it's not a wrong answer. You never tell your partner what your fetish is? Well, how will they ever be able to help experience those fetishes with you if you never tell them? You would? Like what? You just pop it on them one day while you're in the middle of having sex? Like, babe, I like to choke a bitch while I'm fucking her. Like, is that what you just like? How do you like? How long do you wait? I believe that during some part of your situationship that you should like I believe that you should explain what your fetishes are to your partner once you come to the point of where you're like, listen, we're going to be unprotected. So if you're going to be unprotected, I believe at that point that's when you say, you know what, we're going to, be unprotected. Let me let you know what my fetishes are. These are the things that I like to do. Because if I'm about to be unprotected with you, I'm thinking we're going to be together for a while, and I'm not about to go without having certain things that I like to have done. Okay, in the moment, that's good too. I mean, again, there's no wrong answer to how you do it. You know what? Shut the fuck up. I know I tickling your feet. Baby, tickle my feet. I was I was surprised. I was with someone, and when they choked me for the first time, I never knew anything about choking. I was not turned, I never thought about it, never wanted it, didn't, it never crossed my mind to ever be choked. And I was with someone, whew, and they did some things, and they took their hand and wrapped it around my neck. And I don't know how fucking wet I got, but I got really wet. And I didn't know how much that turned me on. And I just wanted it done again. And everybody can't do that. It's like when I tell people I do like to be choked, number one, I hate the fact that when I say I like to be choked, they tell me you fuck like a white girl. What does that mean? Like only white people can like to be choked during sex? I'm just trying to understand. Is there a white girl fetish and a black girl fetish? I haven't seen it. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Well, they're probably trying to see how far you're willing to go so that they might want to have sex with you. So answer the fetish questions. See, why you gotta call? Well, see, you do deal with hoes, so I'm gonna let you call them hoes because you do deal with a lot of motherfucking hoes. So it is what it is. Um, if a girl talking about taking a dump on me, please, I can't even finish reading that shit. It's funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I want to tell y'all something, but we're on YouTube. No, it wasn't a cry for help. I enjoyed it. I didn't understand how much I was going to enjoy being choked. And it was the first time that I was ever choked. And I remember my first time was the year 1999. I remember that shit. I remember that was the first time I was ever choked. I was dealing with this Jamaican, and things happened, and he did some things, and he just took his hand and just threw it around my neck real fast. And I was like surprised real quick. And then I was like, oh shit, but I got really wet. It just turned me on really fast. You said you crack your feet or rub them together to make you sleep. Well, I mean, if this guy likes to be having his feet tickled, that's what he like. Okay, so we said we haven't talked about the feces fetish, and I ran into a few people that like that. I ran into someone that they was like, oh, when you go in the bathroom, it was like when you go in the bathroom, don't flush the toilet. I just want to look at it. I just want to see how much you can fill up the toilet. Oh, really? Love what shit? Listen, this is what they did. This is what they did. They was like, listen, just like when you go in the bathroom, don't flush the toilet. I want to see it. I like looking at it. Yes, that's what they like. They was like, don't flush the toilet. Don't flush the toilet. I want it. And I mean, I probably did release on somebody's stomach because they asked me to, and there was money involved. So I shitted on them. I was like, listen, fuck it. It's going to go in the toilet or on them. At least the toilet is not paying me, but they were paying me. So I was like, yo, what's the point? Like, why not? What? I didn't. They wanted to see it. It turned them on. I was like, listen, I can't fuck with you though. I never fucked them. Oh, I can't do it. You like to look at shit. Oh, I can't play because I wasn't sure what they was gonna do. It was like, when they told me that, I just couldn't do it. I was like, okay, so that's a turn off for me. But I would have put that motherfucker out the crib so fast. Well, I didn't have to worry about them putting them out the crib. I was at their house, so I left. I left. I left. Like we were talking and we were chilling, and I was just over there, and I knew they liked me, and we were just chilling, just getting to know each other. We wasn't even doing anything, and they was like, "Yo," because I was like, "Yo." I was like, listen, I don't want to say this, but I'm not gonna make it home. I'm gonna use the bathroom. They was like, you got the shit. Like they got really excited. It was like, got the shit. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can I please use the bathroom? I know that is so unladylike. They're like, no, 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 no. Just don't flush. I want to see it after. I was like, what? Like what? Um, okay. What did I like releasing on them? Okay, so and it might be a little unladylike to let y'all know that I did have greens when I did that. I had collard greens and ham hocks. I did. You said doodoo brown just took on a whole new meaning. Hold on. Now, when you say ain't that some shit, it's like, are you saying it like, oh, ain't that some shit, or that's some real literally, that's some shit? Like, listen, what? Shit? Hell yeah, we got a shit. What the hell you think is gonna do? Sit up in my stomach? I'm human. I gotta release. And I needed to go. I just didn't know that they was gonna be that excited about it. Oh, they was. They was loving it. Like they really was loving it. Like they was like lotioning enough of the visuals. I think you get it, right? Okay. No, it was before I became vegan. So I had some hot, like it was like Sunday dinner. I had me some collard greens, ham hocks, cornbread. I was eating good. Like I was just, I had food, and they had money, and the toilet wasn't paying me. They were paying me. So fuck it. I'm not talking. He said, what's this guy named Sherman? No. um, Listen, I needed, times were hard, and they had the means, and listen, it was a give and take relationship. No, their name was not Sherman or Scotty Tissue. That was not their name. Okay. We don't have to keep talking about the shit fetish. Like, we don't have to keep doing that. Like, it's okay. His name was not Scotty. It wasn't Charmin. It wasn't Angel Soft. He wasn't Puerto Rican. He was black. He was a black guy. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I really can't deal with the other. I don't like my meat to look raw. So it has to. They have to be black. So anything I do is gonna be with brother. Sorry. You're disappointed. Why? See, and that's again why people don't tell everyone their fetishes, because people judge. And if that's what they like, that's what they like. Who am I to judge? I was not about to judge. What I was about to do was take the money that he gave me and go pay some bills. Like it was either him or the toilet. And I was like, listen, bills need to be paid. The toilet wasn't doing it. Fuck it. Listen, like I said, the toilet wasn't paying me. So shut it. I mean, this was like almost 20 years ago. This was over like almost 20 years ago. So not a big deal. Listen, it's a fetish. Okay, so what about golden showers? What about golden showers? It isn't like people like to get a lot of things. People like golden showers too. What's wrong with that? Like people like different things. Like some people. Okay, so what about the men that like to be choked, beat, and humiliated? Like what about the men that me too? I only deal I only like my black men. That's it. Like I don't think my temple, no part of me should be defiled by anyone else but like it's just the most sexiest look to have the right type of meat touch me. And I don't like the other white meat. I don't do pork. I don't do that. He said, my name is Robert. Last name is not Kelly. No peeing over here. You don't like what if your girl, like what if you're in a relationship? Okay, since everybody has these no's, you're in a relationship. You're with someone, been with them, and they finally let you know, babe, I love golden showers. You're not gonna give your girl a golden shower if that's what she like. No, I don't do the other white meat. I don't do the white meat. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. So your girl tell you that she has a fetish of having golden showers, or you know what? You're with this girl. You've been with her for a minute, and she tells you she likes to be electrocuted. What about that? Exactly. She did what? She begged for you to give her a golden shower, or you electrocuted her. We have to do that in the tub because I'm not messing up my good sheets. There's a way, of course, you could do it in the tub, but there's also a way of doing it so that you're not in the tub because there's a lot of different fetishes that cannot be done in the tub that, you could get like a shower curtain and some towels, and then you could lay it down. And because sometimes the girl want to stand over you while you're laying down, like I was talking to one girl, she likes to pee in her man's mouth. So, and then the guy drank her pee. Like he drank it. Whatever you do is on you. But, there's ways of doing it, and you can find creative ways to please your partner. My dick can handle most of the business. Did he look for the Lucky Charms? I'm like, I'm lost. Hold on. What am I missing? I need to go back. I'm like, these comments are going and going and going. I'm like, oh shit, where am I at? Where am I at? Um, Oh yeah, that's all. Um, okay, so again, you're with somebody. They tell you they want to be electrocuted. Thank you, Jose. Thank you very much. They want to be electrocuted. You've been with this person for a minute. Are you going to electrocute them? He wanted her pee. Okay? That's what he wanted. He wanted her to stand over him and pee. And that's why I said you can get the shower curtain and some towels and put them down so that you can still perform what you want to perform, whatever it is that you like. Like, I know a lot, like I said, that's why people keep some of their fetishes discreet because people are like, oh, hell no, I ain't doing that shit. And it's fine because every fetish is not for everybody. Pee in his mouth. Did the brother ever hear of Minute Maid or No, he drank it. She said he drank it. She said she lost respect for him once he drank it, but he drank it. DJ, I would love to take you. Oh, you would love to take me out? Thank you, DJ. That's nice to hear. That's what I saw. Silk the Shocker. Hold on. I got y'all are sending me a lot of messages, and YouTube is trying to. So let me unblock these so I can read them all. Well, thank you, DJ. Silk the Shocker. What did Silk the Shocker do? He did golden showers. You like your ass licked? Okay, hold on. Let's talk about this because, like, that's a thing. Okay, so I don't judge men, and if you like to have your ass licked, that's fine. I'm just like I can't like do certain things. Guess what I saw? Um, if you electrocute her, she better put something on your light bill. It's a fetish. They got little toys at the toy store where you can buy the electrocution device to sexually electrocute your partner. She likes to eat ass. Okay. Now, average Joe, hold on. Hey, hold on. I'm trying to get to all the messages. I'm sorry. Like, you can't get electrocuted. You really? Hold on. Are you telling me that you can't get electrocuted? Big? Is that what you're telling me? Yes, because certain fetishes turn people on to a point where they cannot control. And like certain fetishes, like even when I am able to experience certain things, um, I can't control it. Now I'm gonna tell y'all another fetish that I have a friend that a girl told him to do. And that's why I said the shower curtains and the sheets, because she wanted him to have sex with her, but she told him she didn't care if she came in him, if he came in her. She wanted him to pee in her. That is also a fetish, and that is also another way of um having another orgasm. Like a woman can orgasm from a man peeing in her, so urinary orgasm, or she can hold her pee and that can cause her to also have orgasms. So there's a lot of different peeing fetishes. Tell you more about my friends. Which ones? Oh, you like BBWs? Okay. Oh, getting your ass licked, you can't do that. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Like, I'm not understanding, and it's okay if a man like to do that. He just can't be mine. Um, because I'm the only one that can get that done in the relationship. I'm sorry. Like, If we're in a relationship and you want to be with me, I'm gonna tell you right now that is a requirement. It does not have to happen today or tomorrow, but eventually it does have to happen. And I am not playing no games because I don't want to cheat on you. If we're gonna be in a relationship, then I want to be able to express my fetishes to you. And if you want to be with me, I want us to be able to be able and open to be able to share these fetishes, because whatever happens in our bedroom is between us. If we take what happens in our bedroom out of the bedroom, then that's when we allow the world to get in the middle of it. So I hear people saying, "Oh, I would never do that. I would never do that." There's things that I've never did, that I've done, that I would never do. Like, I never thought I would give anyone a golden shower. That was not a turn on for me at all. My first time actually giving a golden shower properly, because it took a few times. I had to practice. I couldn't do it. I couldn't perform. It was too stressful to pee under stress. I just couldn't do it. Oh, you was with her for 20 years, and that's fine. Um, What about threesomes? I mean, threesomes is just sexual fantasies. I mean, if that's what turns you on, that's what turns you on. But what happens in the bedroom happens in the bedroom. And I did. I finally was able to perform a golden shower. And it's not something that I've done before, ever before. So it's like when you're able to experience certain things with people that you choose to be with. Hold on, property you missed. Hold on, what happened? What did I miss? Who, me? I'm funny. I'm just saying, like, different fetishes. What happened in your bedroom is what happened in your bedroom. I just want to make sure that if I'm with somebody, we're able to talk about our fetishes and we're able to meet each other's needs in every single way, even sexually. So I'm happy that I'm open to certain fetishes, but certain fetishes is like, no, if you have to have that, I can't do it. I'm not putting my I'm not putting my face in a man's ass. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not putting my face in his ass. But he could bury his in mine. He could bury his in mine. Don't take it out. Leave it there. Do what the fuck you need to do. Let me enjoy that shit. Was my aim off the first time? You know what? You're so funny. Okay, my first time trying, I couldn't pee. I tried. Then the second time, they wanted to just watch me pee on the toilet. And I couldn't perform under pressure. I couldn't pee on the toilet. I was sitting on the toilet and I couldn't do it. I was like, they had to leave in order for me to pee. Like, I was stage fright. I was stage fright. I couldn't do it. Um, exactly. Like, and certain things make people very excited because it's a fetish that they like and they love and they connect with it, and it just does something to them mentally and physically, and they're able to perform. But by the time I was able to actually perform a really good golden shower, and the way he handled me after, whew, I need a minute. I need a minute. Oh my gosh, it was just amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. And I'll do that shit again. I'll do the shit again. I'm not afraid now. After what he did, oh, I'll do it again. Do it again and again. Listen, because sometimes, listen, even I, like I said, I just can't do it, but I know how good it feels. So I know that there's some nerves back there that when they are massaged the right way, I get extra. It is so extra. It is so amazing. So I know it felt good. And I want everybody to feel good enjoying whatever type of intercourse you choose to enjoy. But that's a feeling I can't give you. And I am the only one in the relationship that can get their ass ate. I'm not eating no ass. I'm not licking no ass. I'm not putting nobody booty hole in my mouth. You know what? You know what, Steve? We really got to talk about how big my ass is. Thank you. Thank you. His face would be buried. His face can get suffocated. In order for him to breathe, he better learn how to breathe from his motherfucking dick because his face needs to be stuck in my ass and licking it until I motherfucking kick. Damn. White Castles? Yeah. Listen, I don't do the booty licking at all anyway. Um exactly. Like there's a diaper fetish. You have a girl that has a diaper fetish. She likes to be fucked with a diaper on. It is not selfish. Why does it have to be selfish? It is not selfish. It's just what I like and what I don't like. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I don't mind experiencing certain other fetishes, but certain fetishes are just not for me. Like, are you going to let somebody stick their finger in your butt while they give you head? Because some people have a fetish of finger fucking their man while they give them head. So it's not being selfish. It's just certain things that I just will not do, that I'm not for. So, hold on. He said, fuck no. So it's not being selfish. There's just certain things you will not do, and there's certain things that you may be okay with doing, but it goes both ways. Everybody has different things that they like, and people have things that they do not like. Of course, you know she's going to be on here with me. I want him to keep his face there until I start kicking. So if he don't know what he's doing, he better find out and learn how to do it quick if he want to breathe. He better find out how to do it if he wants to breathe on his own. He needs to be able to do certain things. And I want that done. It is a requirement. It is something I like to do. It is something I like to have done. I absolutely enjoy it. If I'm going to learn how to give fellatio, then you can learn how to eat some booty hole. Maybe I do too much poetry. I don't know. I wasn't trying that one. But what, like booty? I know it is, right? It does seem fair. If I'm going to learn how to do fellatio, you could lick some booty hole. I think it's fair. Although you're also licking a kitty cat in the booty hole and anything else I need you to lick. I also like my toes to be licked. Like, listen, just lick on me. It's a lot of me. You can start this week here, and then next week there, and then next week here, and then next week. We can go on down. We can get all these weeks in. We're going to be together for a while. So let's get some weeks in of licking. I said lick the booty hole. You just getting out of church in the parking lot? Tell me you are not in the parking lot at church talking about fetishes. Tell me we're not doing that. Hold on. I'm sitting here dying laughing. Like, hold on. I need tissue. Thank you. I had to get some tissue. I had to get some tissue because I swear, I'm just like, okay. I was trying not to do all that in the camera, but whatever. Yes, I like my toes to be sucked. Now, the only thing is, I don't like a sloppy sucker. And there are some sloppy suckers out there. Like, don't suck on my toes to where you have saliva sliding all down my feet. Don't do that. If you're gonna suck on my toes, know how to suck on my toes, right? Like, just, wet your mouth a little bit, put my toes in your mouth and suck on them. It's okay. Don't be afraid. And we can suck on them straight out the shower. I'm all right with that. Oh, you'll suck a good toe now and then? Okay, all right. We talking some good shit now. Okay. No, you didn't say the pastor had a collection plate fetish. Wow. Okay. I mean, he has a money fetish. He has a money fetish. He likes to get money, however he could get it. Yes, like just start with the little, like start with the big toe, just lick it, put in your mouth, take your tongue and swing through each of the toes. And I'm just exciting myself and making myself jump like that shit just is so amazing. Listen, I'm like, I can't keep doing this. Like, I'm single. I ain't got nobody to play with my toes after this. I need somebody to play with them toes. Who's gonna play with my toes? I get them done. They look like my nails. You sweating over here? Whew. I know, right? Like, I like a good toe suck. I do. I do. I like a good toe suck. Um, there are other fetishes, like lingerie. Some men like lingerie. I met somebody and I thought all men had like a lingerie fetish, but this person didn't have a lingerie fetish. Oh, yes, yes, yes. You missed my poem. Because in my poem, I said something like that about the foot jobs, having a nice manicured feet, massaging the penis until you just explode all over the feet. And then, if you're a good boy, I let you lick it off. You know what? I'm so tired of you. I'm so tired of you with toe jam being the third leading cause of death. Where do you get the shit that you be saying from? I swear. Like, I haven't done that. I haven't played with anybody in a long time, especially like with my feet. Uh-oh. Ooh, Queen, you better not start talking about your fetishes, girl. But I haven't had anybody like, I played with somebody before where, they like feet and I was able to play with them and, until they was able to release. It wasn't something that I like to do, but I did it, and just the excitement that they got from it, especially because my feet was on them and it was just massaging them until and then they just started squeezing my leg while I was doing it. And then they just released and they liked it. It wasn't something that I was into, but just the amount of joy that they got out of it, that was a turn on for me. And I think that's why I'm so open to different things, because I like the after effect of being able to share certain fetishes. I don't share them all, but certain fetishes that I'm able to share with someone and how they respond sexually after I'm able to meet that fetish need. That's my fetish. I honestly think that is my fetish, to help somebody complete their fetish, because the way because the way they respond after seems to be like the most enjoyable, pleasurable reaction that I can get. No, I'm not okay, because I need to not be single. I'm like, I need to not be single. Um, so there's also a fetish of people watching. Some people like to be watched while they are engaging in everything. They like to be watched while they're giving fellatio, while they're performing sexual satisfactions, whatever, just being watched having sex, just being watched. That's also a fetish. And it is a fetish that I have. Like your landlord, your landlord likes to be watched. I like to be outside in nature though. I like to be one with nature. I don't, I mean, I can be like, the windows can be open and all of that stuff can be, the windows can be open, the blinds can be open, or whatever. But what I like is to be one with nature. I want to go back, like when I'm outside with somebody, I look at it as I'm going back to Adam and Eve, like just take off everything. Just enjoy all of me out here in nature. Like, oh my gosh, I went camping for the first time, and when I was able to be on the picnic table, whew, damn if I had a cigarette right now. Okay, let me get back to, so the being watched part is a fetish. I like that. And it was amazing. So like, are you okay with like your mate being outside with you? Listen, I don't care. I'm just taking it back to whatever they said when they were naked. I don't give a fuck who is who, what, where, when, why. Just take me outside and just take off everything and just enjoy every part of me. Like every fucking part of me. Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't want you to wreck your car. Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't wreck the car. Don't wreck the car. Don't do that. I don't care. You can fuck me by the duck pond. I don't really want to be fucked by the duck pond though. I do it on the table and the ducks can be on the pond, but we got to do it be on the table, not on the ground. And if we're on the ground, then we got to have something on the ground because them ducks be shitting. No, like we was in a camping. We was out camping and there was other people around, and we was in our section and there was people on both sides of us. And that shit turned me on. I hate to say it. That shit turned me on more than he did. What I was experiencing while we were outside had absolutely nothing to do with him. I was so turned on with the fact that I was just outside enjoying this experience that turned me on, and that helped me to release more than it was him. Like that was so enjoyable. Get off, shush, be quiet. I do want to be in a cornfield. I don't care. Like that sounds amazing. That sounds fun. Because you see how big the cornfield is. You see how big it is, and they got all the corn everywhere, and it's like just go right in the middle, and you know too much. Don't be on here talking about me. You know way too much about me. I can't be having you. You can't comment. I'm gonna have to shut yours off. You can't do it. But yes, like in the cornfield, um, you know some cornfields. Why are you gonna try to take me to a cornfield now? Well, that's only because we're talking about fetishes. So we're talking about fetishes. I'm asking you to tell me yours, so it's only fair that I tell you some of mine, right? Because the only person that I can promote is me. And I got to tell you who I am. Like I'm a real person. I have real fetishes. I have needs, I have wants, I have desires. And right now I desire to have some needs taken care of because I want it done. Oh, your fetish is just being with a BBW? Like have you've been with a BBW before, right? If you fuck it, they will come. I can't stand you. So what's weird? Fucking in a cornfield? I mean, it's not even that it's a cornfield. It's just being outside with nature. Like I don't know, it's always been something with me and being outside. Like I I got caught outside a few times. Like you know how you have these little pathways when you're in a park and you go through a certain pathway so you can cut through and it's easier to so you don't have to walk around the street. You just cut through the pathway. I've been caught in the pathway a few times because it was outside and I didn't want to go deep into the woods. So I was right there on the pathway. Nature is very beautiful and I just want to be one with nature. What's wrong with that? And I think the police should stop fucking with people when they're outside fucking. Like I'm just one with nature. Ain't no kids around right now. So I'm just being one with nature. Oh, she's laughing. Your baby mama there? That's not weird. Um, Tell your baby mama I said hi. And it's not weird. Like there are certain things that people just really like. And so there are certain things that people really like. So I have already gone over my time and I'm gonna end it with my with a poem. I would take requests, but I do have a poem that I was gonna end it with, and it's called Intimate Secrets. So I'm gonna end this with my intimate secret poem. Let me get to my intimate because I was gonna do another poem, but we just been oh, she said, hey, you wanna hear freak shit? That's because you listen to my shit, but thank you. Okay. Well, can I do intimate secrets and then I'll give freak shit? Is that okay? Are we all right with that? Can I? Because intimate secrets, it also has fetishes with it, but freak shit also does too. So I'm going to do intimate secrets first, and then I'll say goodbye with freak shit. Perfect. It was an accident. I didn't mean it. I didn't even know he was there. I was sitting at my vanity, just brushing my hair. I got up, prepared my clothes for a night out with my mate. I was getting undressed in my room And I was starting to run late. Kicked off my shoes, started to disrobe, and ran to turn the shower on. But I had to run back to grab my towel, and I heard my husband yell, "Come on." I ran back in the bathroom, jumped in the shower, and began to lather up. I washed my body, gave myself a rinse, and paid special attention to my butt. It felt real good. I know he's room, and I patted my body down. I grabbed the lotion, squirted it in my hands, and started rubbing it around. I bent over to get my feet, and my ass was in the air. I glanced at my window and saw it was open, and I noticed him standing there. I wanted to be embarrassed, but I was excited, and I wanted him to watch. I don't know why, but it excited me, and I didn't want him to stop. I sat on the bed and grabbed the lotion and began to rub my breasts. I rubbed my stomach, rubbed my arms, and you know what I lotion next. I know he's watching. He knows I know. And I see him grab a chair. I started rubbing myself, and it's feeling good. And I can't believe I'm almost there. I look and he's stroking. He's enjoying it. And we catch each other's eyes. I can feel it coming, and he comes too. And he stood up so I can see his size. I open my legs and I'm rubbing my clit so he can see this juicy plum. I can't believe it, but through my window, my neighbor made me come. So that's the enjoyment of being watched. And that's my intimate secret poem. I'm making your baby mama wet. Okay. So because you requested it, I gotta find it real quick. And I will do freak shit because it was requested. Let me get to it. I know most of it, but let me just. Thank you. I walk in, it's in my sight, looking like candy. He lays there with his hands behind his head, looking all manly. Is resting there on his inner thigh, waiting to be licked. I get undressed, he watches me like this is part of a script. I say hello, sounding shy. He responds with what's up. Can I be honest just this one time? I came to get fucked. But I can't say that I hold it in with all of my other nasty thoughts. To him, I'm submissive, I obey. I let him be the boss. So I crawl over and give him a lick, wondering if he'll ever let me taste my pussy. I want him to fuck me and pull it out and let me lick off all my cookie. I lick the head, just the tip. I love the way it jumps. I pick it up, but it's so big that even in my hand it slumps. I take my tongue, I trace the head and let all my saliva slide. I pick it up, it grows in my hands, and in my mouth I have to open real wide. I stick it in, it gets real hard, and in my mouth there's no more space. He makes a sound, he grabs my head, now he's fucking my face. That turns me on, I start to get wet. I have but one simple request. Come in my mouth a full load and let it drip all down my breast. But I can't last that long. We switch positions. He lays me on my side. He's in control. He sticks it in. Maybe one day he'll let me ride. But now I'm taking it every stroke until he turns me over and grabs my neck. My pussy grabs him. This dick is good. I guess we both have that effect. He comes once, he comes twice. Round three, how much more can I take? He turns me over, throws my legs in the air, and now my whole body starts to shake. I rub his arms, caress his shoulders, and watch all the faces he makes. I'm in ecstasy, this shit is unreal. He takes me to another place. He comes again, it's all inside. I wanna lay here and play with my pussy. I wanna rub him all over me, cause in between my legs it feels all gushy. I go in the bathroom, give myself a quick rub, and grab my breast for an added effect. With all this fucking, it feels real good. Can you believe I haven't even come yet? Okay, so listen, call AAA, get out of the ditch. This scene sounds familiar, really? Thank you guys. Ooh, lick it all. Don't waste. Exactly. Oh, damn. Ooh, okay, so this was very enjoyable. I definitely went over my hour. Um, Next week, I'm hoping to see all of you guys and some more. I am doing a special Father's Day next week. Father's Day, it will be mainly PG because I just want to give our Black Kings some recognition. And I have a special poem that I wrote for our Black Kings, and I'm hoping you guys come through and see it. Anybody that knows me on Tag, I will meet you on Tag. I'll see you over there. Anyone else? I appreciate you coming out. I'll see you next Sunday. Thank you guys. You know what? Ain't no damn Kool-Aid. Bye. Thank you guys. Have a good week. See you next week. Same time, same place. Next Sunday, 3:30.